When you hear people talk about fiat money, you might think, hey, what's the big deal? If the government shows up and says, at the point of a gun, you better take this huge pile of cash, I'm not going to complain. The problem is when they want to take your real stuff in exchange for their money, and when you can't exchange their money for real stuff. For example, during our Revolutionary War, the Continental Congress issued a currency called the Continental Currency. It was paper. It did say it was redeemable or entitled the bearer to silver milled Spanish dollars, which were current at the time and were actually the basis for our own silver dollar shortly after we became a country. However, the Continental Congress wasn't able to make good on the promises in these currencies and couldn't give you the silver coins if you asked for them. However, as this excerpt from a British newspaper in the 1777 reminds us, the Continental Army prescribed general orders which said that if anybody in the new United Colonies failed to accept the Continental currency in exchange for whatever goods they were selling, for example, you got a bunch of fish that you caught or you got a bunch of pigs that you raised, and then the Continental Army shows up and says, here, take this paper, and we're going to take your food. And if you say no, the general order was, you're not just going to forfeit your stuff and lose it, but you're also going to jail. That's kind of the problem with a fiat currency.